What is going on, Laker fans? Thank you very much for tuning in. Little Lakers Talk Daily on this Tuesday. Always appreciate you guys being a part of the show. Please subscribe to the channel, as we always ask. You can follow us on ESPNLA on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. Monday through Friday, putting out content. Okay, content for today. Couple things happened this morning that I want to get into, and it kind of plays along to a topic that I already wanted to discuss anyways. Lakers Media Relations sent out a tweet this morning. The Los Angeles Lakers have assigned center Thomas Bryant, guard Kendrick Nunn, and guard Dennis Schroder to the South Bay Lakers for a practice and scrimmage this morning. All three players will be recalled to Los Angeles later today following the practice. Okay, a couple things are going on right now. There's a good chance, I think, that the Lakers could have Dennis Schroder and Thomas Bryant hopefully back by the time Lakers play the Pistons on Friday. There's some kind of news around that I want to get into for a quick second. But before I do, the Kendrick Nunn piece of it, Kendrick Nunn, for a practice and a scrimmage to the South Bay Lakers. That's obviously the surprise of the name is Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn's struggling. I put my hand up. I'm guilty as charged. I thought Kendrick Nunn was going to be a nice addition to this Lakers roster this year. When I'm talking about addition, didn't get a chance to play last season and will get opportunities this year. And watching him in preseason, he looked comfortable. He looked good. He looked like the right fit. He looked like a bucket getter. Regular season, not the case at all. Kendrick Nunn has struggled, and that one actually really surprises me. I'm not really sure. It seems like his confidence is just incredibly low. Doesn't look confident anytime he takes jumpers or shots or whatever the case is. So that piece has really thrown me off on Kendrick Nunn, and the fact that the Lakers are going to have him be a part of the South Bay Lakers for that practice and scrimmage just kind of shows that he is struggling. Get your confidence back. Get the extra runs. Get the extra games in that you can just to do anything you can to kind of get over your mental hump, because Kendrick Nunn looks healthy. He just looks like upstairs he's thinking too much, does not have the confidence. We'll see what happens there. The other piece of this, the Thomas Bryant Dennis Schroder thing. So a couple things here. There was yesterday, I saw an article, according to Mark Stein, that I'm going to read this piece here. The Lakers would prefer to see how the team looks with a healthy Dennis Schroder and Thomas Bryant before making any changes to the roster. So I got a couple quick thoughts on that. Obviously, I know there's Laker fans out there saying, hey, you're 3-10, hurry the hell up, make some kind of a deal, make a trade and try to improve the roster. I get what the Lakers are doing here. Schroeder's going to be a dude that obviously can play the point guard position for the Lakers, can get Lakers immediately into sets. You don't have to depend on Russ. You don't have to depend on LeBron to go to kind of have that point guard. Thomas Bryant's going to be a dude that can play alongside Anthony Davis, be a little bit more physical. Can also, we'll see how his jumper is, but supposedly in his years since playing for the Lakers, able to kind of extend a little bit further out. I think they want to see what those two players are going to be before they make any move. And I think the other part of it is, are those two players going to really help the Lakers, help kind of solidify their lineup? Maybe, who knows, over these next 10 games or so, play better than 500 basketball. And if those guys are impactful, then I think that's going to help the Lakers make a decision on what to do moving forward. If those guys come and the team is still really bad and you're 5-15 through 20 games, I think it's clear that, your roster is just not good enough. And to go get a couple of guys and lose your draft picks, is that a smart choice long term? And, going from 12th best in the West to 10th, does that mean anything? I do think there's something here behind those two players coming back and what kind of impact they could have on the Lakers before the Lakers do make a decision on what to do for the remainder of the year. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Adrian Wojnarowski, this was about 3 weeks ago, that said, don't expect really moves. A lot of these teams wait till after Thanksgiving. Remember, December 15th, there's a lot of other players that are now the ability to be traded. It adds a lot more players to the pool. You're also going to find out from teams. Teams want to know, hey, we thought we would be pretty good, but maybe they sucked to start off the year, and now all of a sudden they're going to become sellers, and they weren't sellers before the season started, or vice versa. Teams that thought they were going to be lottery teams actually got off to a really good start, and maybe they're going to be buyers. So there's a lot that I think goes into this, and for the Lakers, those two players specifically will help kind of determine where the franchise is. If they come back and they're impactful and the Lakers are winning some games, maybe that changes the strategy. if they came back, they weren't playing well, and the Lakers, don't feel like they have much hope for the rest of the season. So we'll see what happens. Lakers don't have another game until, I think I mentioned this, Lakers don't have another game until Friday against the Pistons. So they got a little bit of time to figure some stuff out. A lot of NBA games going on this week, and we'll continue to throw up some content here on ESPNLA. So please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for being a part of the show. If you got thoughts, ideas, comments, please put them in the comments below. We always appreciate it. LA, hope you have a great rest of your day.